Good morning, everyone. And now let us start the session here. So I think that my screen is visual and my sound is very clear to everyone. Anyone may please confirm.
Yes, dog, very clear.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Abdullah. So let us start the session here. So today we are starting a new session, a session on a new subject, that is MCSL 228. It is a artificial intelligence and the machine learning lab. This is a lab paper. It is expected that once I will explain one of the problem and their solution, I will show the step by step solution of a problem and how you may execute the program. It is expected that you may write your own program and execute the program simultaneously. So this is a lab program. It is not a complete theoretical papers. The theory paper relevant to this AI and the ML is already has been completed by some other faculty members. So they may have explained you all the theoretical concepts related to AI and the machine learning. So now we have to execute the program. We have to write and execute the program uh, for this particular subject. So let us start the MCSL, AI, and the ML lab. So in this paper we have a two section. We have the one particular section, that is the lab session on the artificial intelligence, and thereafter we will go with the lab session on the machine learning concept. So first we have to go through the AI concept, and then we will go through the machine learning concept. And although the AI concepts are being implemented in the machine learning itself. So let us start here. So, so the AI and the machine learning lab. So this particular lab is being conducted through the Python programming language. So all the programs, whatever we will discuss here, that will use the Python code to perform the lab here, and thus it is expected that you may have some idea about Python lab by the some course you may already have completed, like MCSL 205 C and Python programming language. So here we are not going to discuss the basic command of the Python programming in Python. We are not going to discuss about the basic concepts and the basic programming environment of the Python, because it is already has been completed in your some previous subject. Here we will start directly with the artificial intelligence programs. So it is expected that uh, how you may create a function, how you may create a list, how you may create the array, how you may execute the loops. All these concepts you might have already. So expecting that one, we will continue this particular session. If you're lacking behind that one, that concept, how, if you are very beginner to the Python, then it is my suggestion that you may please go through the Python basic commands by yourself, by Python basic programming by yourself. If you face any kind of the difficulties, then we may discuss here. But if you expect that I will start from the very basic, how to write a program in Python, it is the beyond the scope of this particular course, because the uh, others may find some difficulties discussing with the basic of the Python's programming. So this particular lab, it is already expected that you have the Python programming idea from the MCSL 205, as well as you must have a theoretical concept. You have a strong theoretical concept about the topics from the paper MCS 224. You might have already completed the MCS 224, the theoretical session, which is related to the AI and the ML. So these are the two prerequisites for this particular paper. MCSL 228, you should have idea about MCSL 205 and the MCS 2224. So objective of this lab is to write the program for the artificial intelligence and the programming language using the Python programming language. So here you should attempt all the programs assignments. Some assignments have been given. You have to complete these assignments, and my demonstration also bounded to these problems and the assignments. The list is given session wise. So I am going to discuss as per that one only. So you have to take the assistance from the lab exercise, and I will show you how to execute the programs, etc. Algorithmic explanation. So these are the some guidelines you need to follow for your program, and it is not a big deal. You may easily you may easily understand about this one. So you need to create a separate directory to store all your programs. Nobody can see, read, copy, etc. If you are doing with your own notebook, your own with your own login ID, so definitely it cannot be copied, read, or copied by the someone else. So these are the some guidelines. You may easily go through that. And let us start with the introduction of this Python programming libraries, especially designed for the artificial intelligence and the machine learning. So as you know that the Python programming language is basically a collection of lots of libraries and the packages. So so here we have a lot of libraries and the package like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. Similarly, is especially designed for the AI are the PyTorch, TensorFlow. For the game development, we have Pygame, PyLate, etc. We have a lot of packages and the libraries. So we will discuss about the packages and the libraries, which is especially designed for this one in the coming sessions. So one particular question it is discussing that what is the difference between the framework, library, package, and the module in the Python programming language. So framework is basically a collection of the libraries and the uh, programs. So it is a collection of the packages. So framework is a collection of the library, and the library is a collection of the package. So we have some pre-written programs that is ready to use. That is the package. That is the library. So framework is a collection of the library is a collection of the package, and the package is a collection of the modules. So modules, just like that, this is an example of the modules underscore init underscore dot py, which is a Python interpreter. So as soon as this line will be truncated by the Python compiler, it will start the interpreting of the processes. So these kind of the modules are given. So the package is the collection of the module, and we have a lot of module basically instruct the interpreter what to do with the following code. So so import a package, we should write a keyword import and the package name. And the module is a file which contains the various Python functions and the variables. And the extension of the file is simply .py, and it has a Python executable codes. So the module is the basic part, which basically contains the basic codes and the symbols and the variables used to write the program. And this collection of the modules is your become the package. So either you should start the writing each and every bit of the programs by yourself, or you may it is not advisable to you start writing each and every code by yourself, because it will take a lot of time. It is a time consuming, as well as a single error in any of the module may create a lot of problem during the compilation and interpretation. So the already design modules you may have given. So the modules and these modules has been packed into the different packages as per their importance and their relationship. So module, so the collection of the module is package, and the collection of the package is your library. and finally it is a framework. So if we see about the modules you may see here that some modules examples are there. Some libraries, especially especially designed for the AI and the emails, are like your TensorFlow. TensorFlow is one of the libraries, and it is basically used for the numerical computation. TensorFlow basically used for the numerical computation, as well as it can be used for the deep neural network for the image recognition, image-based classification, RNN, CNN, etc. We may go with the TensorFlow. Similarly, we have another library, Keras. It is again the open source programming language, and it is basically used to design and the development of the neural networks for the beginners of the machine learning. So here we have a CNN, RNN like of the architecture. So you may easily understand about the CNN, RNN functionality by using the Keras. But before using of this one, it is expected that you must have theoretical idea about the CNN, RNN, etc. It is not going to explain you what is the CNN, RNN. It will explain that what is the impact of the using CNN, RNN in your program. So Keras is there, Thino is there. So it is for the scientific computation. Uh, it is used for the optimize as well evaluate the complex mathematical expression, multi-dimensional arrays, etc. is being handled by the Thino. Similarly, we have a scikit-learn. By the scikit-learn, you may learn various kind of the machine learning algorithm like your DB scanning algorithm, gradient boosting algorithm, random forest, vector machine like your support vector machine, k-means, etc. These kind of the unsupervised machine learning, unsupervised and the supervised machine learning algorithms can be executed by the scikit-learn. So you should have idea about the theoretical idea about all these libraries and the libraries and the framework. Similarly, we have a next library that is the which is a production-ready library for the ML supported with excellent examples applications. So it basically uses the advancement of the GPU technology, and it is basically provide the performance optimization and the scalability. So performance optimization, and if you have a GPU-based system, then the PyTorch will be one of the added advantage. Then we have a NumPy. NumPy is for the numerical Python. It also allows us for the matplotlib in order to plot whatever the numerical output you are getting. So basically, and the NumPy help you to write basic numerical programs as well as the complex programs. Similarly, the SciPy, if you are going with the linear algebra, integration, optimization, statistics, then you should go with the SciPy. Similarly, the pandas, if you already have some kind of the source, you have a data set, you already have some kind of the data set, and you wish to perform the data science program, then you may go through the pandas library. So pandas basically used for uh, the data sources like the data which is written in the format of the CSV or the SQL database or the JSON, etc. that that can be imported to the pandas library. Similarly, the matplotlib, it is basically for the visualization like a 2D diagrams and the graphs. You may create the 3D diagrams as well. Seaborn, so it is an unparalleled visualization library based on the Matplotlib foundation. So it offers high-level dataset based interface to make amazing statistical graphics. So again, so Matplotlib, it is for the 2D graph and the 3D graph, whereas the Seaborns uh, provide the uh, advanced level of the graphical representation of the statistical data. Once you will execute the programs using the Cborn and this one, then you may get the snap that what is the actual difference between all these. Similarly, we have a scar pie games. You will understand all these kind of the liabilities once we will start the program. So just I'm skipping here because now it is going too much pressure on you. So just I'm skipping, but whenever we may utilize this kind of the library in our program, you can easily understand about this advanced functionality of these libraries. So working of the in Python. So in order to work with the Python programming language, we have a various IDEs, like we have a VS Code, we have a notebook, we have a R programming, we have some kind of the large scale data processing application IDs like Google Colabs. We have some kind of the, however, for the Google Colab, you need to connect with the internet. You need to connect with the internet. Whereas if you wish to write the program in offline mode, you may go with the Jupyter notebook like of things. So you may download the Jupyter, or you may download the Python packages. You may directly download from the Python. So Python, this basically offers a lot of packages, etc. Whereas the Jupyter notebook basically provide you the most advanced IDE that will help you to write the program more efficiently. Similarly, we have an Anaconda Jupyter notebook. So you may utilize that one. So we have a various IDEs that can use the Python programming, core Python programming, kernels, etc. So I'm going to explain you even your this block basically start basically working with the Google Colab. So in the Google Colab, so we will run the program using the Google Colab. So let us see one of the program here. It is written, and it explained that how you may execute your this program using the Google Colab. So let us start. Let me show you the Google Colab here. So this is your program. I'm going to export this code in the Google Colab, and I may show you how the Google Colab basically show the output of this program. So this program basically is an implementation of the KNN algorithms, KN classifier algorithm. So it is taking the some kind of the sklearn libraries for the KN neighbors classifiers. Similarly, importing the test split. Similarly, loading the some IDs data. So it is basically working with the iris data, and it is setting the some coordinate position, and then it trains, and then finally it prints. I'm not going to explain the entire this one because it is beyond the scope of right now. If you have an idea about KNN and the iris data, then you can easily understand this one. Otherwise, you have to first learn about the KNN algorithm and the iris data set. So anyhow, let me quickly show you how you may run this program on the Google Colab. So just I am switching to the Google Colab. Let me allow to switch between the Google Colab. So, so let me share my screen. So now my Google Colab screen is visible to you. So in order to start the Google Colab, you just need to first log in your browser. If you use the Chrome browser, that is more efficient because the the Chrome browser is developed by the Google. So it allow you more efficient integration between the different functionalities provided by the internet. So just open the Google, just open the Google, and in the Google search bar, you just write Google Colab. You just write the Google Colab. So by pressing of the enter key, the first suggestive website you may find, that is the Google Colab. You just directly click on the Google Colab, and it will allow you to open the Google Colab. So if you already have some previous programming programs, then it will show you the list. Here I am going with the new, I write the new programs here. So just click on this plus new notebook. The symbols you may find in the lower left part, plus new notebook. So just click on this one. So the new notebook is being created. It is being load, and depend upon your internet connection, it may load quickly or let take some time. So here you can see here that this is the Google Colab screen. Here in the topmost, you may find you may write your own your name. So suppose that my program name is the test. So I'm just writing the test IP in maybe whatever you may use. Then we have this in this particular line. This is the line where you may write your code, and this symbol is basically work as a compiler. So once you write your code and click on this one, your code is going to compile. We have some extra other functionality we will see during our session. So let me copy the text uh, so that I may show you how to I may show you that how to execute the program here. So let me first copy this one. So these three libraries, it may not be visible, but I'm just copying so you can easily understand here. So just I copied from the given whatever we have seen. So let me just copy. So I'm copying it because it is given here, and let me show you the ones. Thereafter, you will understand. You may write your own program. It will. Then we may go with the session and the session problems. And let me first copy and show you this one. So this the entire code that I have shown you that is given in your blog that has been copied here. Now let us start this one. So we have written the program. Now I wish to execute the program. Just click on this play button and run button, and the code is being so now the circle is rotating. So it means that the program is being compiled. Now this program is being compiled on the Google server. So depend upon your internet connection and the internet speed, it may take few minutes to compile and show you the output. So now you can see here that you can see here that the output of the iris data here. So the Google Colab is very easy and easy to handle. So and also your blog is suggesting to work with the Google. So let us start with the writing of the other programs using the Google Colab. So let me once again jump to your uh, blog. So just let me jump to your blog. So you have seen here that right now just we have executed this program on the Google Colab, and you also have seen the output. So just like that, the block is explaining each and every portion whatever we have discussed and the output we got. So if you wish to learn the basic of this one, so you may go with the MCS 224 for the more interesting of this kind of program. Now, this is the session list of the AI lab assignment. So in the lab sessions, we have 10 number of the sessions we have given, 10 number of the session for the AI, and the 10 number of the session we have given for the ML. And we have some given problems here. We have to write the program for these problems. So each and every session, we will discuss the program, how to write the program for this one, and uh, so this is the session problems we have given. So here I will execute the programs. I will show you the output. I will explain the program. I will write the program, explain the program, and I will show you the output by executing this one on the Google Colab. Next, you have to write the program by yourself, and then you have to execute the programs and you have to generate the output. So this is the basic procedure for each and every lab. So whatever the lab times we have given, 1.5 hour times we have given, hardly it will take 15 to 20 minutes from my side to explain the algorithm and so 15 to 20 minutes it will take to write the program and execute the program and show you the output of the program. Thereafter, you may have to execute by yourself and you need to generate the output. If you are facing any during the demonstration, during the writing or compiling your programs, then we may discuss what is the error you are finding, and accordingly we may discuss and we may solve the resolve the issue whatever the issues may be there. So here in the first half, in the first 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to show you the execution, the algorithm and the execution. I'm not going to explain you the basic terminologies used in the program, just like that. Here, in the first program we have here, that is the solve n-queen problem. Solve n-queen problem. So I expect that whatever the sessions and the problems here given, these problems, the theoretical part of this problem is already explained in your whatever the code is there, the AI and the ML paper, ML subject, it is already given. The detailed explanation, theoretical explanation is already given there. So everything is detailed given there. So I'm not going to explain that one because that will take to repeat the entire subject once again from the beginning, which is beyond the scope of this discussion here. So first thing is that you need to go through the basic concept from the concern AI ML block. You have to understand whatever the problems given here, the session wise. So here what I'll do, I'll just explain a little bit about the problem, whatever the problem given here. I will talk you little about this one, not the entire theoretical part of this one. And then I will show you the code and execute the code. Next, you have to write by yourself and execute the code. If there will be any error, then we may connect here and we may discuss here. So let me start with the first problem that is given here. That is the NPIN problem. NPIN problem without recursion. Let me show you the NPIN problem. So NPIN problem is not a big problem. You have given some kind of the chessboard, the chess game. It is related to the chess game. So let us consider a chessboard having the size 4 by 4. Not in the real life you may have a chessboard of size 8 by 8, but it is not feasible to draw the entire chessboard here. So just I'm going through the chessboard of size 4 by 4. So this is a chessboard of size 4 by 4. The n queen problem basically tells that you need to place the queen. Queen is a kind of so here you need to place the four number of the queens. If you have a 8 by 8, sorry, if you have a 4 by 4 chessboard, then you need to place four queens here. So each queens need to be placed in each and every row. One queen need to be placed in one row each, and you have to place the queen in such a way that the next queen, so suppose that the first queen, for the 4 by 4 chessboard, you may have given four number of the queen, so n value will become 4 here. So four number of the queens may be given to you, and you have to place one queen in each row. in such a way that no one queen can attack on each other. You know that the queen may attack in any direction, in the upper direction, in the lower direction, in the left direction, in the right direction, in the diagonal direction, or in the all diagonal direction as well. So the queen is a very powerful component in the chessboard, and the queen can attack in any of the direction, left, right, and all the diagonals. So now, so it is very tough to place all four number of the queens uh, in a simple one go. So you have to start with the placing of the one queen, and then you have to analysis. Then you have to analyze that what are the different direction where this queen may attack. So definitely by ignoring those blocks, I may place the next queen. So just by placing of this queen, let us suppose that I have placed the queen. So this queen may attack this direction, this direction as the next direction. So I may need to find out I may need to find out the place where the another queen can be placed. So you can see here that now I am not getting any of the I may not getting any of the particular block where I may place my queen, the third queen. I think that one this is left here. Here I may place the third queen. But after placing of the third queen, it is not easy to find out where I should play the fourth queen, because placing of more than half number of the queens, all the cells are already occupied in the attacking mode. So what I will do? So this is the problem. You have to place four number of the queen on the chessboard. So I have written a program. So just first I'm showing in here. Just I'm showing. Let me share the screen. I have I have written the program in the MS Word, and then I will show you how to execute the program on the the Google Colab. So now the program code is already visible to you. Let me explain the program codes. It is not feasible to write each and every bit of the program uh, showing you here, because there may become a lot of complication in terms of typing errors, in the logical errors, or etc. So I already have written some program. As per you guys, I already have written the program. I will explain you the programs line by line here, and next I will show you the output of the program, and then you have to uh, make a practice of this one. So let us start this one, explaining of this one. So here, in the first program we have given, that is program to solve the n queen problems without using the recursion. Where n maybe depend upon the chessboard you have here. So let us start with the four queen problem. So here n queen problem, here n equal to 4. I'm just considering the four queen problem. So so I will create a function solve n queen, and where I will pass the value of the n, which I already have taken n equal to 4. So I have created a function solve n queen, passing the 4, passing the parameter n, and considering the present value of n equal to 4. So presently I am solving the 4 queen problem here. So n queen problem, this function have been created in the Python, and then we will start the writing of this function today here. So the definition of the solve n queen problems in the function, in the definition of the solve n queen function, I'm just going to use some more functions like print board function. These are not a predefined function. These are the functions created during the writing of the program. So define print board. Here the board I'm taking the whatever the size of the board, and for each row in the board I'm placing the queen. Q means I'm placing the queen. If it is position, if I'm finding a position for the queen in the each row, for each row in the cell. So what I'm doing here, I'm just taking a chessboard. I'm starting with the first row and starting with the first queen and placing the first queen in the particular position. So next, for the next I need to find out the queen position here. So just define the another function print queen position, and this queen position will tell me the queen position. Thereafter, I have another function is safe, means whenever I'm going to place a queen, I need to find out that whatever the place I'm searching, when whatever the place, whatever the cell number, I just me just my battery is going to low, my battery is going to low, and I don't have a current right now. So okay, let me explain this one anyhow. Okay, so uh, is safe. So whatever the cell I have decided that let me place my queen to this particular cell. So I need to find out virtually. I need to find out that I have to analyze that whatever the cell I have chosen, that cell is safe for placing of the queen or not. So what I am passing here, the board and the row number and the column number. So a board, the board and the particular row and the particular column number. By this way, I am going to locate the safest place for my queen. So for I in a range, starting for the row number and finding the ith row column is return false. If the ith row and the column is suitable for this one, then I will return the one or otherwise false. Similarly, so I'm checking from the left side, I'm checking on the diagonal side. Similarly, I'm checking on the all diagonals and the left right side. And thereafter, so after that, if I'm getting any particular cell, all these three, so three here, the left I'm checking, the zip I'm taking. So I'm checking for all the directions. If any one direction return me one, means that is the safest. The safest column less than n is of 4 and not is safe, then I'm going for the next column. Similarly, for the row, I'm starting and moving to the next row. Let me copy this code to the, let me start the Google Colab. So delete one. So let me also delete this one. Okay. So now let me start this one and let me copy the code, whatever the code I have written here. The hash symbol is used to make a comment. If you know the basic of this one. So let me copy this one. Let me copy this one and let me share the Google Colab screen. So Google Colab screen is visible to you now. Now let me copy the code whatever I have written. So, so let me copy the code. So the entire code is now placed. And now in order to execute this one, I will click on this play button, the cancel button. Let me execute this one. So you can see that now I'm getting the position for all my queens. So this is a 4x4 chessboard, and you can see that wherever you queue, this is the safest place of the queen, and the 4 number of the queens are placed here. You can find out the position as well. Let me increase here. Let me go with the 8 by 8 queens. So just I'm just increase the value of the n here. You can easily see the queens on the chessboard. So is it clear to everyone? Any issue? So this is the demonstration of the one of the lab we have conducted here. And now it's your time. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn to write the program and execute this one. uh, I may placing the code in the chat box, and it is expected that you may write the program. I just had placed the code in the chat box, and let me, it is not took all the codes. See if, okay. So one, some function by function, I am just placing the code in the chat box. You need to you need to analyze the code, because code already has been discussed. So now you need to analyze the code and arrange the code. I am not giving in the exact way the code I have written, not giving the exact way the code I have written. Now you need to analyze the code from the chat box, and you need to decide where the codes, which code should be placed at which particular position, the upper position, left position, etc. And then you need to decide. So now this is the end of this session from my side, and now it's your turn to type this program and start executing of the program. So this is end from the my side. Now it's your turn. I am here. I'll be available till the time. And if anyone facing any issue, you may please raise. You just unmute yourself, and you may raise, or you may write the issues you are finding in order to compiling of the program or understanding of the program. So this is from my side. Now it's your turn. You please, side by side, start the writing of the code in the program in the Google Colab. Okay? Any issue? Anyone having any issue? Thereafter, once you just write this one. So we have another session from the 4 p.m. where I will show you the another program. 4:30 p.m. We have another session where I will show you the another program. So this is end from my side. You may please try to write the program, execute the program. If you are finding any issue, please let me know. And here, I'm here only. I'm not going anywhere else. I'm here only, but I'm muting myself. And if anyone will find any issue, then please let me know. So everyone may please start the writing the program and try to execute the program. If anyone may find any issue, please let me know. So, so let us end this session. So first session is now completed, and we have a next session after 1 hour. We have a next session after 1 hour. So so let us complete this session, and we may meet in the next session after 1 hour as per schedule. We will meet in the next session as per schedule. We have two sessions is being scheduled today, so we will meet in the next session uh, at the scheduled time today itself. So let us end this session. So thank you everyone for attending this session. We will meet in the next session in the after just after 1 hour from this point.